we could have set off a riot with the anger of the Arc Raiders community, myself included. It was bad. Arc Raiders is missing one thing. It's missing this one thing. Now, you guys aren't going to believe me when I say this, but I'm potentially worried about the Arc Raiders launch. And I'm not lying at all, okay? Shout out to my boy Mocha. Me and him do a podcast called the AM Podcast, where we discuss everything we love and hate about the current shooters you and I play. The links are down in the description below, guys. Please check it out, right? Support us there. We post whenever we feel like something's going on, okay? So look out for us. Now, he stated to me, he just kept it real. He's like, Abel, I'm not pre-ordering anything, and that's including Arc Raiders, due to the simple fact that look at all the games that have came out recently. They have all had a terrible launch or had launch troubles. And he's right. Borderlands 4, okay? Gears of War Reloaded, okay? Siege X, like even now, holy cow. Cheater City, anybody? I'm telling you, man, all these titles that you and I were hyped for, they all came out to a rocky launch. And I would be lying to you if I said I was not worried for Arc Raiders, okay? Even though I feel like we have a competent team in Embark Studios, right? I feel as though launching a online-only experience, especially one of this nature with this much hype around it, things could get ugly week one of launch. Things could seriously get ugly, but here's to optimism and hoping things don't go that way, all right? Now, if you guys just generally love Arc Raiders and you feel in your heart it's going to do well, hit that like button, all right? Hit that like button. And also, if you're here to stay up to date with anything Arc Raiders related, consider subscribing to the channel today. I appreciate it. Now, with that said, we have to look at Embark in the finals. The finals overall has been a great product, all right? It's not my speed of game. I'll be very honest with you guys. I'm an older guy. I don't really like the crackhead movement. The destruction's cool and all, but that's not really the Abel Green vibe, right? I'm more slow, methodical. That's why I lean towards Arc Raiders, okay? Okay? Now, I trust Embark Studios with a high-paced shooter, right? Because the finals is doing relatively well, right? And people do enjoy that game. I can't hate on it, right? It's a product that's actually doing its thing and turning over $1 for these folks. But I will say Arc Raiders is truly more my pace. Now, leading into the finals experience, that game is pretty much going off without a hitch. Now, if that bears any credence as to can Embark deliver on the multiplayer front, that should be a great example. Now, we don't know how it's going to translate over to Arc Raiders at launch, but just looking at how they're handling things currently with that title, I'm optimistic in thinking that Arc Raiders will have a good launch. And again, guys, this is the one thing that I feel this game needs, because if it comes out to a rocky launch, a lot of people are going to disengage, write the game off even. I'm telling you guys, I've seen it over and over and over again. I've been doing this well over a decade, been a gamer most of my fucking life. And you guys know personally at home, sometimes all you get is one chance with folks before they're out that door, even with the money commitment. I'm telling you, you guys see me with Gears of War. You guys know, you guys see me with Gears of War. Have I loaded it up? I told you I stepped away. I stepped away. and I bought the thing. I bought it. So if any of you folks at home are like me, you don't like to waste money in your time. And don't get it twisted. It's like, whatever, the money's whatever with me. But I don't like to waste my time and have frustrating gaming experiences. I did not sign up for that type of shit. I like to game, have a good time, and get some sleep, okay? But dealing with headaches and all this extra shit, save that for somebody else. I just can't do it. Now, y'all already know I gotta do a reaction. Shout out to Zhead. Okay, this young man dropped out a video and he states here in the title of his video, Arc Raiders, why will it succeed? And in the thumbnail itself, guys, he got Arc Raiders won't die. Listen, I'm already liking what he's putting out. Some positivity for Arc Raiders. I'm here for it, okay? I'm here for it. So guys, be sure to check out the links for Zhead down in the description below. He's a new up-and-coming content creator that needs your support. So please, guys, check out the links down below and sub to this guy. He's part of the Arc Raiders community and he's looking like he's bringing the hype for this game. And right now, we're about to check out why he believes Arc Raiders will succeed. Let's hop into it.
Arc Raiders is shaping up to be one of the most exciting games of 2025. From its retro sci-fi aesthetic to its unique extraction style. It's already standing out in the gaming industry as a whole, but not everyone really sees it that way. Some people have lost hope after the recent Countdown controversy. Today I want to talk about why I believe Arc Raiders is actually set up to succeed.
Yeah, that countdown thing, you guys already know what I'm talking about. When we all thought that that game was going to launch this summer, holy smoke. We could have set off a riot with the anger of the Arc Raiders community, myself included. It was bad. However, these folks were forgiven and we moved on, right? We found a heart and moved on. But boy, did they play with our heartstrings. Did they play with our heartstrings ever? Oh, and honestly, I feel like the devs learned to not play with the expectations of the community from there. And thank God we're moving on from that pretty peacefully. Seriously.
Now, let's get the controversy out of the way first. The countdown to a countdown rubbed the players and just the community in general the wrong way. People expected a release date or a shadow drop, and instead they got a delay in hype. It's honestly completely fair to say that the marketing team screwed up here.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. One marketing misstep doesn't mean that the game itself is doomed. At the end of the day, trailers and teasers don't define the player experience at all. What matters is how the game feels when you actually sit down to play it.
Yeah, and I'm telling you guys, if you have not played Arc Raiders, anybody that is looking to buy this title and have not played it yet, oh baby, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. You gotta lock in with this game. This game is something that's like right off rip, Abel Green approved. Okay, you're hearing it from your boy, okay? Confidently, I could say that this is looking like my multiplayer game of the year, period. Even over Battlefield. Yes, I said it. I said it. I said it. Arc Raiders is phenomenal.
And Arc Raiders has all the pieces to deliver something incredibly special. And it already has. Arc Raiders is something that makes it stand out. Identity. Most extraction shooters lean heavy into gritty realism, like Escape from Tarkov, or franchises make their own spin-off like DMZ. Arc Raiders goes in the complete opposite direction, with a futuristic world with sci-fi style.
Yep.
And arc robots hunting you while on patrol, and while you run around attempting to be undetected, and using other raiders as distractions, or fighting with them. The gameplay we've seen and played so far is tactical and deliberate. It's not run and gun chaos like every other game is. It's methodical, and every decision carries weight.
Yeah, he's nailing it. He's nailing it from the identity to the risk reward. Arc Raiders is just on another level, guys. Like, honestly, you guys watching this video, all the hearts watching this video right now, you guys know what this young man is talking about, and you know what I'm talking about. Arc Raiders is the real deal, and there is no lie detected in what he's saying so far. This game, you play with a purpose. It's really different, and the stakes are high, and it just overall feels just phenomenal to play. It's just a pleasure. And yeah, man, I get hyped anytime I watch content like this. I personally get hyped because Arc Raiders, I'm just so excited. I cannot wait.
But what's really exciting is the variation of encounters. It's not just about fighting other squads. You're dealing also with Arc, massive mechanical enemies and unpredictable threats. The unpredictability keeps matches from feeling repetitive.
Yep.
And no two runs will ever be the same. And that's why extraction shooters are so fun. Every run can go multiple ways, with really high risk and high reward stakes, which gives the player a lot of dopamine. Arc Raiders thrives off stories that you can create. The time you barely made it out with a rare item, or the time another squad ambushed you at the very last second. And what about the time that you risked it all and somehow pulled it off? Arc Raiders is built to create those moments, and that's what keeps the community engaged for years. One area that often goes overlooked but makes a huge difference is sound design. Arc Raiders nails this. They have 6 of the most talented people I've ever seen in the industry make the best audio ever. The retro synth soundtrack instantly gives me a unique sense of atmosphere.
Yeah, the sound design in this game is top tier. You won't understand how important sound design is until you play this game. This game is a perfect example as to what good sound design does to a gaming experience. How it almost carries it in a way. It's amazing. Arc Raiders is truly one of one in so many ways. Like, if you could just give out awards for sound, and I believe the Game Awards does, Arc Raiders, bruh, just fucking hand it over. Hand it over.
But beyond music, sound is also gameplay. Gunfire, explosions, environmental cues, arc cues, these sounds shape how the players move and react. And in Arc Raiders, hearing a drone before you see it or catching the sound of another squad moving nearby can completely change your choices. Good sound design shouldn't just immerse you, and it doesn't in Arc Raiders. It is literally what keeps you alive. And from what we've seen and what I've played, Arc Raiders is putting a lot of emphasis on making sound as impactful as the visuals, if not more. Now let's talk about the developers. Nowadays, it's hard to find companies that are trustworthy whatsoever, but Embark is one that I think we can trust. Embark Studios is filled with ex-DICE veterans, the same minds behind Battlefield. Those are people who know large-scale multiplayer, who know how to make gunplay feel powerful, and who understand what makes a live service game work. And the fact Arc Raiders has been delayed, or not really delayed, but that it's been revealed further than we expected, honestly, that's a good sign. Too many games these days launch before they're even ready, and it always backfires.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Honestly, you guys know me. I'm not a fan of live service gaming. I honest to God, guys, I am not a fan. Not a fan of it. However, Embark Studios, I'll take that gamble. I'll take that risk. Honestly, I feel like they earned enough trust with me just through the playtest and seeing how the game just functions and how it is just such a strong performer. I could gamble with these guys. You know, if there's any faults or anything that really throws me off, you guys will hear it from me. You will hear it from me. Just know this channel, this is the realest shit that you could hear here, man. Honestly, anything that throws me off for the Arc Raiders experience, I will be debating all the way. But all in all, I really trust these guys with making the right decisions when it comes to Arc Raiders, both business wise and on the fun side of things, right? And just making sure that we have game that lasts with good content, good quality content. I trust that with these folks. And we'll ultimately see what happens when this game drops very soon.
Us as consumers have seen what happens when publishers force a rushed launch. Every single time, it does not work out for us.
Yeah.
And us gamers, we always say that we want complete games, right? Not broken ones at release. Well, that's exactly what's happening here. Arc Raiders is taking the time it needs to launch polished. That's what we've been asking for as players. So if you're upset about waiting longer, I get it. But humble yourself for a moment. This delay is for the betterment of the gaming industry as a whole.
I could agree with that. Even though I would have loved this game to take over in the summer, I accept that it's being pushed back to a later date. Not even pushed back. They chose a later date to release it. I accept it. I'm not mad at it. I'm anxious to play the game, of course, but I'm not in particularly mad at that.
And especially for Arc Raiders, I'd rather wait and play a complete game than rush into something unfinished. And I know what a lot of people are going to say, that Arc Raiders feels finished. Arc Raiders felt great. But in reality, we aren't the developers. We don't even know what they haven't released or what hasn't been polished.
Well said. He's totally right. We're not the developers. We don't see the holes how they see it. They're ground level. We're just somewhere up in the stratosphere looking down like, oh, everything looks good. They're ground level. They know what needs work. They know what needs tuning. They know what needs refinement. So yeah, I'm gonna let these guys cook. I'm not gonna play myself and act like I'm a dev and be like, everything's a go here. Like just launch. Even though it felt that way. If they say it's not ready, it's not ready. Gotta trust it.
And in the end, when it releases, it'll just be a better game. So waiting 5 months, yeah, it sucked. But now it's just down to below 60 days.
Let's go.
We can wait for that.
Let's go.
So here's why I think Arc Raiders will succeed. It's got a unique identity in a growing genre. Gameplay built around replayability and tension, immersive sound design that doubles as strategy, and a team of veteran developers taking the time to actually get it right.
That part.
Yes, the Countdown controversy caused some backlash. But that doesn't change the fact that this game has all the potential to surprise everyone at launch. We were surprised before, I can't even imagine how surprised we are now. I believe Arc Raiders is going to deliver something fresh, something polished, and something worth sticking to. And when it launches, I'll be here with guides, breakdowns, and of course the ultimate guide to Arc Raiders. I hope I changed your mind about Embark waiting for the release of Arc Raiders, because as a community, we matter, and the success of Arc Raiders does rely quite a lot on us. Don't be disappointed, Time really does fly, and in less than 60 days we can play Arc Raiders together. And I just have one question for all of you. Are you ready?
So folks, there you have it. Zedhead laying down the law about Arc Raiders. Do you agree with him? Do you feel like Arc Raiders will succeed? I know I do. I'm with this young man. I'm with him all the way. He brought up valid points and concerns that I feel you and I really should not worry about. However, I do feel as though Arc Raiders is missing that one thing to set it in the stratosphere, and that's going to be a great opening launch, okay? These guys have to cross their T's and dot their I's, because if they get the launch of this game down, man, the sky is the limit for Embark Studios. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Also, if you did not check out my last Arc Raiders, video, be sure to click here, and I'll be sure to see you there.